All right, Coach. Obviously, respectable showing, 45-24, but it was never really a blowout. Both teams in it the whole way. Seemed like the difference was their running game with number 2 there.
Yeah, that he had a day, and we knew that he had the ability to have that kind of day, and we prepared very hard to be able to, prevent those kinds of explosions. I don't know what his totals were, but I mean, we obviously have to play the run better in order to go ahead and achieve our goals as we go down the rest of the season. But that was a pretty special running back, and nice scheme. And, we didn't play it well enough to stop it and keep a lid on things, although, it was a competitive football game, which, shoot, if we just gotten our luck on that one possible turnover midfield, and I think it was at the end of the third quarter, it would have been a different ball game.
Obviously, they get the punt return early, so it's a big gut punch. But the guys did respond, and then taking that drive down at the end of the first half to make it a 10-point game going into the break. Where do you kind of lean on that? Obviously, you want to clean up the punt return, but they didn't fold.
No, I mean, where you can overcome early explosions. I mean, they're almost like at the end of the game, you look and it was just a gimme 7 points. And, it's disappointing. I mean, we pride ourselves in our special teams and our coverage, but it was a perfect storm. We outkicked our coverage. They did a good job on the hold-up, got the ball too far in the middle of the field, and the guy took it on to a sideline return and got all the way in. We thought we'd be able to get him down, but obviously we didn't. But I think those early kind of explosions are a gut punch, but they should never bury you in a game because they're too early to make the big difference. Now, at the end of the game, if it was a 7-point game, then that was the difference. You'd be regretting it, but it was a bad start. But I do believe that you're right. The kids hung in there and they battled, and just didn't make enough plays to win the game.
The offense seemed to find a rhythm in the third quarter there, a little confidence with that last score before the half, but then it carried over. You saw some effective passing game. I would think some of that's a confidence builder moving forward, coming against an opponent like this.
Yeah, I mean, we went into the game with a very specific game plan in terms of how to achieve victory, and really the goal was to get it to the fourth quarter with a reasonable shot, which I think we did. It's just, once we were able to get it going, you're right, the pass game helped us out a lot. We started to make a couple plays here and there, and then we got to the fourth. We knew we were going to have to open it up, see if we could catch up, but a little too late.
That'll be good.
All right, good.